Hello, everyone. Today we talk about people and mountains. How many kinds of mountains? How many kinds of meanings? Do you really know? When we describe a great man, we can say that he is the insurmountable mountain for all human beings. For example, if we describe the great physicist Albert Einstein like this: Einstein is a mountain that can't be surpassed. In the world of physics, how do you feel? Human language is very marvelous. If the sentence is specific to a certain person, then the meaning of the sentence will also change. For example, I'm a mountain that can't be surpassed by you. I'm a mountain that can't be surpassed by you. This is not only self-confidence, but also with a strong provocative atmosphere. Mountain means huge, strength, power. For example, we can describe it like this: Smith was walking and suddenly bumped into someone. It felt as if he bumped into a mountain. Obviously, this man must be very tall and powerful. In the play Game of Thrones, there is a big villain by the name of Mountain. You must be very familiar with him. This man is also very powerful and can cut off the neck of a horse with a sword very easily. The mountain's meaning is changing by a person's identity. When we describe our father or teacher, it means respect. For example, my father is the everlasting mountain in my heart. That shows a kind of respect. In hip-hop, respect is a very often heard word. We can also use mountain to describe the boss. For example, the boss looks like a big mountain, weighing me down like a piece of shit. This time the meaning is obviously different. The mountain becomes a burden. Another example. We can describe a person like this: Smith is a 150 centimeters mountain. What's the means? Obviously, it is said that Smith is short. Well, the height is only 1.5 meters. If you deliberately emphasize 150 centimeters, you can also say 1,500 millimeters. This time the meaning of mockery is even stronger. This sentence becomes like this: Smith is a 1,500 millimeters mountain. Oh, very, very short. And not only mockery, it feels like a kind of humiliation. There are many kinds of mountains. For example, when we talk about a rocky mountain, we think of bare, without any life present. So if we describe a person as if he or she were a rocky mountain, it's obvious that the person must be dull, non-verbal, withdrawn, uninteresting, not funny at all. Except Rocky Mountain, there is also Gold Mountain. When we describe a person as if he is a gold mountain, then he must be very rich, and his family's wealth must be like a mountain made of gold, which he can never spend. But on the other hand, if it is spent, then that means this man must be very extravagant, and does not know how to cherish it. For example, it took Smith only 3 years to empty his family's gold mountain. So you can imagine to what extent Smith's life was rotten. Mountain can also describe a person's body parts. For example, when Smith lies in his father's arms, he feels that his chest seems like a high mountain, so strong that he doesn't feel cold, no matter how strong the wind is. Mountain is actually easier to imagine when describing a lady. We wouldn't describe a lady's ass as if it were a mountain. It feels very awkward. We describe a lady's breast as if it were a mountain. For example, her breasts as warm as a mountain. Her breasts as warm as a mountain. Sounds a bit strange, but actually it is okay. Such a description appears in the book without any problem at all. The reader can completely understand the meaning. Of course, as a male, we cannot climb the breasts mountain every day. We have to pay attention to the health of the body. Mountain can also be used to describe the atmosphere, such as describing a girl seems to be like a nice mountain. Then the girl must not be easy to approach. No matter how hot your passion, cannot play any role. Hot passion in front of the ice mountain is just a weak little flame, close to how many times will be extinguished. In addition, in nature, there is a kind of mountain called volcano. Volcano we can use burning mountain to replace. It can be described as a temper. His anger seems to be a burning mountain. Will erupt at any time. When the flames flight, everything around us will be reduced to ashes. At this time, we'd better stay away, or we will be affected by the waves. Well, we talked about how to describe mountain today. Do you like what I said? If you like, remember to subscribe. Thank you.